Keep watching. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's the best advice I can give you about Dallas.
Keep watching. Exactly.
That's the best advice I can give you about Dallas. Just keep watching. Real quickly, you talked about it earlier. Deion Sanders, Coach Prime down at Jackson State University. They're going to Houston this week.
Yeah, they're playing Texas Southern.
Playing Texas Southern this week.
Yeah.
Michael Strahan's alma mater. But with the death of the I'm trying to make his name, the young rapper for Migos. Takeoff.
Take off.
Yeah,
I was
Takeoff.
gonna say lookout, but yes, Takeoff.
I'll be honest with you. I had
God
to
bless him.
full disclosure. I mean, I had to think about who that was when they said Takeoff. I mean, did you know?
Absolutely.
Okay,
not.
well, so stop trying to front then, Pam.
I was just saying. I mean,
Okay.
Stop trying to.
Everybody want to be on the end. Like, yeah, I don't Takeoff. I don't Takeoff.
Yeah.
I tell the damn truth.
I just knew.
I didn't know.
I just knew he was one of them. I didn't know. Matter of fact, I asked Graham yesterday whether he was one married to
Cardi B.
Cardi B. And the answer, no, of course.
Right. So the Pam tried that she knew who it was.
Pam, what's a Migos song?
Versace.
I know that now.
Versace.
Pure water.
Okay, all right.
I know that one.
What?
Wow, there we go.
Yeah.
You got that right?
I'm just saying.
Good job, Naya. She taught you well. She taught you well. But no, with that being said, Coach Bryant had a lot to say with his team. And one of the things he talked about was, of course, not being able to be out and about once they go to Houston and keeping them,
I wish we had
in the room and keeping them, at the hotel when they're traveling. But the message that he had for the team was really about mentoring, young African-American men that are transitioning, that are moving into a new space in their life.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Into a new space in their life. Let's hear from Coach Prime really quickly.
Yeah.
NFL Hall of Famer and college football coach Deion Sanders giving a strong message to his players after Takeoff's death. His team, Jackson State, plays Texas Southern this weekend here in Houston. Sanders telling the team they can't leave the hotel.
Takeoff was murdered in a dice game in Houston, where we're going. So that eliminates all y'all leaving that hotel, because it ain't happening until I give you further notice. So whatever her name is, whoever she is, parents, everybody, they're going to come to the hotel to visit you because y'all ain't leaving.
There you go. Sanders went on to stress to the team to watch the company they keep.
Now, with that being said, watch the company they keep. And Reese, you brought up a good point earlier in the show last hour about this is the Coach Prime that is today.
Yes.
This is the impact that he has today.
Absolutely.
Right?
The leader of men.
The leader of men.
Of young men.
Of young men.
Yep.
Being an example, being steadfast, being able to provide some kind of vision, leadership, and guidance with a team of African-American young men.
Majority of them.
Majority of them.
Right.
Transition that to a team that is more diverse, culturally different, different backgrounds, different upbringings, what have you. Can he be Coach Prime if he goes to a Power 5 job where that need is different? Not saying it's not required; it's different.
Yeah, it's different, and that's my I'm reading this because as we was talking about it the first time, it just hit me. I said, Can he go? Because I mean, this guy, I was into that conversation.
It was a great conversation.
It was a great conversation. It kind of put yourself in those young men's shoes, which we've been there before, and we understand what that means.
Right.
How would that translate to guys that come out of Prestonwood and these?
He talked about changing your address,
right? Affluent communities where you talk to them differently than you would talk to those guys. And I'm not sure how that would work. It's an open question for me on how that would translate, because talking to a guy that comes out of the hood and his come up this is very, very important to him. He got a chance to play football at HBCU.
That's right.
and Prime's gonna get him on that level. It's different to talk to somebody, at a Florida State or at a Auburn who
went to a private school.
Private school and went to private school.
Had a trainer.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way,
Had a chef.
if he don't make the pros, it's all good because mom and daddy got them.
Right. And if he go back to his neighborhood, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Then he might think he gonna
You got
take a
pool.
job in his father's firm.
Yeah.
I mean that's a different kind of conversation when that happens.
As
It
K-Mac
is.
said, it's a different need.
Yeah.
So it all
Much
depends on really the administration on who they allow him to be and what they allow him
That's
to
gonna be
say.
the trick. That's gonna be the trick right there. And with the players embrace that, with little Johnny from from the Florida community, is he gonna get that? Or would Deion have to talk to him differently? It's I don't know, man. It's really interesting when you think about it.
So Deion said Coach Prime is at his best when he provides more than just football.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
the leadership, fatherly advice, leadership kind
when
of
he's
thing.
providing more than just football, that's when he's at his best,
Mentor.
right?
When he's just being himself.
Because first of all, let's just be really, really honest here. He's a Hall of Famer, 2 sports, the best to ever do it. So let's not. Some people trying to discount his football knowledge, like they do.
He know what he's doing.
Like they really do. They try to discount his. I'm like, wait a minute, this guy's a football guy, right? The problem is he's so much more than just football. In some places, all you need is just football because other areas in their life, they seem to be doing okay.
Yeah,
Right.
but where he is now,
They need more than just football.
it's a more holistic approach.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's why he's so good.
That's why he's so impactful.
impactful.